YouTube. I'm gonna do some Aimee Mann. This one is called Oh You Stupid Thing. No, it's just called Stupid Thing. I changed the key to G to make it guitar friendly. You can play it all with these open chords. Probably the hardest chord in here is the F. And I would just play it when I'm playing like open chords like C and G and A minor. I just play the F like this. Just like another open chord. I only play strings 4, 3, and 2. And you got your ring finger on the 3rd fret on the D string. You got your second finger on the G string at the fret number 2, and then you got your index on the B string at fret number 1. It's like a stair step shape that your fingers make. All right, G, D, E minor, C, F. Those are the only chords in this song. That's why I picked this song. It's a beginner-friendly one, but only if you change the key. Verse has an alternating chord, pattern to the chord progression. G to D, that it goes does that both times. E minor. So it's like nothing. G was saving our D day. And the C, there's no lyrics on it. It's kind of resetting. And it goes back to G. But you said something. That's G, D, F this time. Anyway, back to the C. So the difference is the first time it goes G, D, E minor. Second time around it goes G, D, F, C. So and that just repeats. Again, repeats the second time. Claiming I step, G, D, out of line. E minor. G, D, as if the idea was mine. Maybe at the end, because there's a lot of words, you might sing a little bit over the C. Then it goes into the chorus. A minor. Oh, you stupid thing. C. G. It wasn't me. D. You outsmarted. That repeats. A minor, C, G, D. And now the third time we have a variation. It starts with A minor, C, just like the last 2 times. You stepped it on, G, before it F even started, C, G. So it's just like a little turnaround sequence to get us back to the chorus, to the verse. A minor, C, G, F, C, G. And what you could do is just play, you could just play, because it's kind of a fast sequence of chords, you could just play two strings. For the F, just play 4, 3. Then just shift your fingers up to the C, 5, 4. And then, okay, because it's just a real quick turnaround. Alright, so to play that chorus, The last line, A minor, C. Before it even started. Then back into the verse. Now there is a guitar solo in this song, so this is what I got for that portion of the song. If you want to play it, you could just delete the instrumental. I think it's 8 bars. Or you could just play the chords. Okay, so for that instrumental, you could do A minor, G for 2 measures, and then F, C, G for 2 measures. Right, and she is kind of singing. When I saw her do a live performance, she was just kind of like singing, ooh, kind of just freestyling over that portion, so you could do that if you want. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole song. Now we know if a song is in the key of G, E minor works very well over it. But be careful, because this has a kind of a rock feel, so you don't want to sound country over it. Okay, the melody, the vocal melody is right in the E minor pattern, because it's just a fretboard pattern. Really what we're playing is G major, but E minor shares all the same notes. So you could say it the vocal melodies in G major. That's really more accurate, but as a guitarist, we're going to play E minor. Someone asked about the strumming too. Yeah, I would say it's just a straight 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe on the C, you could give like a 1, 2, 3, 4, real quickly, double time. And maybe on the E minor, you could just do 1. Let it ring. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Something like that. But like I responded, it's mostly about feel. If you can get a basic rhythm, as you get more comfortable with the song, you can add to it. That's what happens is after you play the song a number of times, you'll be able to add some stuff to it, like your strumming pattern, or maybe some, little riffs or something. But when you're just learning the song, just keep it simple. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.